Imagine you knew you were going to do something important with your life. Something amazing. Then imagine it never happened. All my life I was trained and prepared for an inevitable war. A war between men and machines. But Judgment Day never came.
Okay, so this is such an old freaking game. I had to use the movie trailer title card as the backdrop today because I mean, like, the old trailers for this game are just so low quality. Like, it makes my screen flicker when I pause it. But yeah, today I'm reviewing Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines, the tie-in video game of the 2003 movie. And yeah, that's almost 19 years ago. I mean, just think about it. It's been almost 20 years since Terminator 3 came out. I mean, just damn. Time flies. I remember seeing that as a little kid 20 years ago, damn, at the theater. And, you know, I have a special soft spot in my heart for movie tie-in video games. Yes, I know, 99% of them suck ass. They're usually rushed to production, but every now and then you get a gem like X-Men Origins Wolverine, Chronicles of Riddick. I know a lot of people hate this one, but I really like the Iron Man tie-in movie video game. So, you know, you get some of these gems that everyone hates, but you do find some love with it because, yes, I know it's not a perfect game, but you get to fly around as Iron Man. It kind of negates some of the negative cons. So if you really enjoy the movie, you can have some fun playing around with that movie's video game, tie-in video game. So I found Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines at a little shop, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. I love Terminator. It's one of my 3 favorite franchises of all time. And maybe everything people said about this game wasn't true. In this instance, I should have listened to those people.
Let's go. Now! Come on!
Hold the door!
Yeah, now, movie tie-in video games are a relic of the past. Like, no one does them anymore. It is so rare. Like, yeah, you'll see some kind of related to a movie product. Like, there's a new Dune MMO coming out that is inspired by the latest Dune movie, but it is not releasing at the same time. It's technically, you could say it's not a tie-in video game. You could argue it is, but kind of you get that every now and then. There's no releasing day and day with the movie, and you see like the you'll see like a tagline on a poster like, "Watch the movie, play the game," or "See the movie and then play the game." Yeah, that used to be all the rage in the late 2000s, and yeah, you don't really see that anymore. You also saw these movie tie-in video games come out at the same time the DVD released because they would run into delays. It's like, hey, we can't make a game as fast as a movie, you know. But as much as I wanted this game to be awesome, it wasn't. So for starters, there's no sense of direction in this game. You basically will be in this room and the environments are so dark or look exactly like that you'll be walking a room and you won't realize that, oh, there's actually a little cubby hole you can squeeze behind to go to the next room. And thankfully there is a map that will help you with this, but you are going to be going to that map constantly in levels that honestly you shouldn't need a map to go to. Just like Terminator Salvation did not have this issue. I kind of felt like, hey, it's pretty self-explanatory where I'm supposed to go, And that was a linear video game just like this one. This is a linear video game, and I had no idea where I was supposed to go sometimes. It's just like, I feel like I'm in a dead-end room. It's like, oh no, there's actually a little cubby hole right over there. It's like, just look at your map. It's like, you're going to have to look at your map constantly. And then, like, that wouldn't be a problem, but like, combat feels incomplete. So, again, aiming is terrible. When you're aiming to shoot at a bad guy, you'll like move your gun over to like get the crosshairs on, but your gun will like overshoot the bad guy. And so you're correct, and you overshoot again, and you just keep overshooting him, and the only way to really hit him is to just fire while you're overshooting him, doing like this wave spray type thing. You waste so much ammo, but it's the only way to fight enemies, because you can never get the reticle right on the bad guy. I've tried changing my sensitivity. It seemed to help a little bit, but I still had that issue. Aiming did not feel precise, and I was constantly wasting ammo trying to hopefully hit an enemy opponent. And so, I mean, that sucked. Another issue is that weapons don't have any kick to them. Yeah, it's fun shooting the minigun, but your hand like doesn't vibrate like all that violent when you do shoot it. It doesn't feel like the firing has any like pop to it. It doesn't feel like the enemies like get damaged violently. They just kind of like fall over when they finally succumb to your phase plasma rifle. It's like, that should have been awesome, using a phase plasma rifle, and it wasn't. It was just kind of disappointing. I will say I liked that the more you get damaged, the more your exposed arm holding the weapon turns into like a Terminator arm. Although it's really low, like detailed, but like it turns from a human hand to like a metal hand. The weaker, the lower your health gets. So I did like that. But I mean, weapons don't have any kick. Enemies don't feel like they get hit when they finally go down. Now, like, the one thing I did like about the gameplay were the Mortal Kombat style fights you had with other Terminators. Especially every couple of levels, you'll have the perspective switch from first person to a side view, and you get to, like, walk up and do fisticuffs with the Terminator. Typically, it's a T-800 or the TX. That's, like, the only two variants they've done. And it's kind of fun, I have to admit. I like how they're not really fighting like humans. They're just fighting like rock'em sock'em robots. It's not perfect. There's a couple of times that the enemy you're fighting will be able to like spam a move on you, and so you go to him, but like they already start to like grab you, so your hit does nothing to them. And like that could have used a little bit more work, but overall I did have fun with the rock'em sock'em robots like fisticuff type scenes, like, which I didn't think would work that much. Now, I have to ask, what mental genius created the Mausoleum level? Like, the person who created that level is a rare, special kind of fucking idiot. I mean, okay, so basically, you're in this level, and you have to keep John Connor alive. It's an escort mission. Okay. Guess what? You can't kill anyone. You heard me right. And yet you have SWAT team guys just coming at you from all directions. It's like, wait a minute, so I have to keep John Connor alive. They're all trying to shoot him, and they are shooting me, and I can't shoot them back. How am I supposed to fucking play this? I had to go online to find out how to beat this stupid level. And yeah, basically you have to melee hit people. Apparently that won't kill them. I specifically remember the first Terminator movie, Arnold was able to punch a hole through a person. So yeah, I'm not buying that, but okay, I have to melee hit everyone. So I have to run up to everyone, melee hit them. By the way, the John Connor AI is a fucking idiot. He'll just run out into gunfire. Oh yeah, and just in case if you didn't think this level was unfair enough, There is a helicopter with a machine gun that just starts automatically firing down on you and John Connor. And if you shoot back at it and destroy it, level's over. Like, I died 20 times trying to complete this stupid fucking level. It was that bad. And so, yeah, just... Also, this game is riddled with bugs. So, there was a time in that level, I'm looking around, and I don't see anyone, and then, oh, John Connor dies. It's like, how? No one was here. And then I load it again, and then just, boop, 2 soldiers pop in, and, like, start firing me. It's just like, okay, there's a level. I'm shooting a T-800, and it just disappears. I mean, there are so many bugs with this game that it's not even funny. The game crashed on me. I'm playing this on a PS3, and this PS2 game crashed on me. Like, just, this thing is loaded with bugs. And overall, this whole product felt like it was rushed, like it was a mess. Now, one benefit it does have is you unlock a lot of special features for this game. You unlock, stills, you unlock concept art, you unlock making of videos, you unlock, scenes from the movie. I mean, you unlock a lot of stuff for this game. And the other weird thing is that on this game, this is not a greatest hits or a re-release. This is the original release of the game. For some weird reason, this game has a demo for the Apology game, Terminator 3: The Redemption. Apparently, this game got such bad reviews, and someone was willing to give money to Atari to make a new Terminator 3 game based on the same premise as the movie. Why would you put the demo on this? It's like, before they released this game, they knew it was going to be shit. And so it's like, okay, so this is releasing in a month. How about we put a demo for the Apology we're making? That way people know we're sorry. Maybe if you're already working on the Apology, just don't release the shitty game. And for some reason, the Apology game, Terminator 3: The Redemption, is mostly a driving game. I don't know why. But, like, there's a couple of levels where you get to walk around as the T-800 and, like, actually shoot enemies and whatnot. But most of it is driving sections where you're shooting other vehicles. So, I don't get why that was such the focus of Terminator 3: The Redemption. But, yeah. So, overall, this was a disappointment. This was a disappointment and a bad game. I mean, just, I wanted this to be so great, but it was just so disappointing. It was just so disappointing. I wish this was a great movie tie-in video game, because I would have loved to have played this a couple more times as a Terminator trying to save John Connor, but, like, just so many aspects of this game were mishandled, were poorly done. And so, yeah, I cannot recommend Terminator 3: Rise of the Machines on PlayStation 2. Anyway, my name's Christopher Connell with 11th Hour Reviews. That's been my review of Terminator 3: Rise of the Machines on PlayStation 2, running backwards compatible through the PlayStation 3. And that will be all.